Hello, Chef Marcus Guiliano here. I'm your chef on a mission. Today's mission is food fraud. We're going to call out a market. Let's see, where's this market? This market is in Park Slope for mislabeling farmed salmon. They're calling their farmed salmon wild salmon. I don't know these people at all. They were recommended that I research this place. I'm getting a lot of attention lately on my wild salmon, actually on my farmed salmon videos, and I got a long list of restaurants and markets that people want me to call, and I've been calling them slowly, a couple a day, and it's been amazing what I've been coming up with. So Ocean Fish Market, Park Slope, New York. Now, you know, I'm not 100% sure they're lying, but I got a hunch that I wouldn't buy wild salmon at this place. So I call them up today. I speak to a gentleman. He tells me they have New Zealand wild salmon. Wild salmon from New Zealand. See, so New Zealand really doesn't have wild salmon. The Southern Hemisphere, they tried to populate wild salmon into New Zealand, to the rivers there. So they tried to bring salmon down there and put it in and say, okay, this is maybe a climate like it would be in Alaska or wherever, British Columbia. Let's put it there and see what happens. However, they do salmon farming in New Zealand. And wherever there's salmon farms, wild salmon just don't thrive. That's the bottom line. Farm salmon just spews out disease and feces, germs, bacteria, viruses into the wild, and the wild salmon have no chance. The wild population of salmon have no chance to survive in these areas. So they told me they had wild New Zealand salmon. I explained to him that you can't have that. So then, well, he said, well, yes we do, and then he hung up on me. Which I get a lot. Hung up on me. I call back. I speak to a lady. She tells me they have wild salmon. She doesn't know where it's from, and that she buys it every single day fresh in the Fulton Street Market, Fulton Fish Market. Every day we buy it, and she lets us listen off like a bunch of vendors. She goes, "You can call this guy. You can call this guy." Everybody has fresh wild salmon every day. So what I think is that they've mistaken just fresh salmon for wild salmon. So they do have a farmed salmon there that they do say, well, we have farmed salmon, but then they say, well, we have a wild salmon too, is what they told me. And folks, wild salmon's not in season right now. I'm making this video in February 2018. The wild salmon season ended in October. It starts back up in May, but it's very pricey in May. You have river run salmon. There are very, very small pockets of ocean caught winter troll salmon in Alaska, but very, very small pockets. You're not getting those in New York in some little Asian market. You're going to be getting those at a fine dining, Michelin 3-star, Michelin 2-star, 5-star restaurant. That's the bottom line for that stuff. It goes to people like Thomas Keller and chefs like that, world-renowned chefs. So, or it stays right in Alaska right there. There's not enough to go around commercially. So, Ocean Fish Market, 413 Fifth Avenue. You are on the top of my worst of the food fraud. The lady who I was speaking to, she understood, but I don't know if she played stupid or what exactly the deal was, but she was basically like, you can tell that they're definitely Oriental people that own this market or that work this market. And she said she's the manager owner. She told me she was the owner. But she's like, in her accent, in her Oriental accent, I buy it every day, I buy it every day, I buy it every day, one of those things. So, yeah, you're not buying it every day, honey. I'm sorry. Sorry to say, you're not buying fresh wild salmon every day of the year. It's not in season. Buyer beware. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any places that you want me to check out, drop me an email, check on my profile, check on my Facebook page, check on my website, and you'll figure out how to contact me. Thanks for watching.